People who've been on blind dates arranged by friends, what was the worst experience? I had been single for about a year after a pretty rough breakup, and my friend Lisa kept insisting I needed to get back out there. She mentioned her cousin Danielle had started this side hustle where she would match up single people for blind dates. Not like an app or anything, just literally connecting people she knew who she thought might hit it off. She charged like $50 for it, which seemed weird to me, but Lisa swore her cousin had a gift for matchmaking and had successfully paired up several couples. I was super hesitant because blind dates in this economy, but Lisa wouldn't let it go, and TBH, I was kinda tired of the dating apps where conversations went nowhere. So I finally gave in, paid the $50, which I'm still mad about LOL. And Danielle set me up with this guy named Julian. We agreed to meet at this trendy restaurant downtown that was honestly a bit fancier than I would have chosen for a first date, but whatever. I get there, and Julian is already seated at a table. He's actually pretty cute, tall, nice smile, well-dressed. So I'm thinking maybe this won't be so bad after all. The first 20 minutes are awkward but normal first date stuff. He asks what I do, I ask what he does. We talk about movies we've seen recently, etc. But I start noticing that he keeps glancing over my shoulder at something behind me. At first I think maybe there's a TV showing a game or something, but when I casually turn around, there's nothing there except other tables. Then he starts asking me these weird questions like, are you having a good time? And do you think we look good together? But in this really loud voice. And he keeps putting his hand on mine across the table, which felt super forced. I'm getting uncomfortable but trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. About 45 minutes in, he suggests we take a selfie together to remember our first date. Red flag, because who assumes there will be more dates this early? But instead of just taking one normal photo, he insists on taking like 10 from different angles, all while speaking extra loudly about what a great time he's having with me. At this point, I'm like, WTF is happening? So I excuse myself to the bathroom. On my way back, I purposely take a different path so I can see what he keeps looking at. And there it is. A table with a woman who keeps glancing our way too. She looks upset and is aggressively stabbing at her salad while her date seems completely oblivious. I sit back down and straight up ask Julian if he knows someone else in the restaurant. He gets all flustered and denies it, then immediately changes the subject and asks if I want to move to the bar area where it's more intimate, which happens to be closer to this woman's table. That's when it clicks. I ask him point blank if his ex is here and if he's using this date to make her jealous. The look on his face told me everything I needed to know. I don't even remember exactly what he said because I was so mad, but it was some BS about how it was just a coincidence that she was here, but since she was here, maybe we could play it up a little, because she had really hurt him, and he wanted to show her he had moved on. I told him I wasn't interested in being an accessory to his sad revenge fantasy, put money down for my half of the bill, even though we hadn't even gotten our main courses yet, and walked out. As I was leaving, I stopped by his ex's table and told her I hoped she had a better evening than I was having with her manipulative ex, and then I left. I found out later from Lisa that Julian had specifically requested that Danielle set him up with someone that night because he knew his ex would be at that restaurant with her new boyfriend. Apparently, he had told Danielle he just wanted a confidence boost by having someone attractive with him when he accidentally ran into his ex.